Hi everyone, welcome to the best kitchen. Today I would like to share with you one of my family favorite Korean food is delicious japchae, as known as Korean vermicelli with beef. It's so delicious. All ingredients and measurements are listed in the description box just right below the video. To view it, click into the word show more or a small drop down arrow on the right hand side. Now let's get started. I have here is 500 grams of Korean vermicelli noodle and I like this brand. Also here is 50 grams of shiitake mushroom. Clean it well. Then add them into a large bowl or measuring cup. Pour in boiling water. Press everything down with a small dish. Cover and let it soak for 30 minutes. Meanwhile, I will prepare the beef. Here I have 1 pound of beef ground roast. Thin slice, then cut it into large strips. Marinate with 1 teaspoon of sugar, half teaspoon of pepper, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. And lastly is 1 tablespoon of cornstarch or tapioca starch, whatever you have on hand. Mix everything well together. The longer you mix, the more tender the beef will be. Now set it aside, then prepare the sauce. Combine 110 ml of soy sauce. It's less than half cup, but more than 1/3 cup. 4 tablespoons of sugar. 1/3 cup of boiling water equal to 100 ml. Mix everything well together until the sugar are dissolved. Then add 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, and I like this brand. It smells very nice. Mix everything well together, then set it aside. The mushroom now is soft and ready to use. Remove to a bowl. Then squeeze out all excess water. And save this water for later use. Remove the stem, then slice, not too thin, medium size is perfect. Then add them to the bowl of reserved water. Marinate with 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. ¼ teaspoon of ground pepper. Mix everything well together. Set it aside, let it marinate. For vegetable, you will need 200 grams of onions, 12 grams of garlic, less than 200 grams of carrot, and 700 grams of Yuchoy. Wash and shake all excess water out. Bring a big pot of water to boil. This is to cook the noodle and the vegetable. Smash and finely mince the garlic. Slice onion to medium size. Slice carrots and cut it to strips. For this Yuchoy, you cut the green leaf and the stem separate. Then slice the stem in a long way. Make sure it's not too thin. Medium size is perfect. Preheat a small saute pan. Add 2 to 3 tablespoons of sesame seeds. Cook stirring until it lightly brown and smell toasty. Then remove from heat. Preheat a large wok. This to cook the mushroom and the beef. Add 3 tablespoons of olive oil and half of the garlic. Saute quickly. When you see it turn slightly brown, then it's time to add the mushroom. Cook on high heat, stirring for 2 minutes. Then add onion. Saute onion for 1 minute, just until the onion is slightly softened, then remove from heat. Add 3 tablespoons of olive oil and the rest of the garlic. Saute quickly, then add beef. Cook stirring on high heat for about 2 minutes. Remember, the beef cooks very quickly, so make sure not to overcook the beef because it will be chewy. Now season with 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. Cook stirring until you see it turn light pink. Then remove from heat. Okay, lastly, it's the time to cook the main ingredients, the noodles. When the water boils, add a whole package of noodles. Cook on high heat for 7 to 8 minutes or until the noodles are soft. Cooking time will depend on the amount of water you cook with. If you cook with too little of water, then the noodle will take longer to cook and also affects the texture of your noodles. Check noodle texture at 6 minutes. Make sure don't overcook the noodles. Soggy noodle is not good for this dish. Check the noodle again at 7 minutes. It should be ready by this time. If it's not, then cook for 30 more seconds. Now add carrots, stirring for 10 seconds. Then add Yuchoy stems. Cook stirring for 10 seconds. Then add Yuchoy leaf. Cook stirring for 20 seconds. Then you will see the veggie cook very nicely. The color is perfect, it's still crunchy. Now turn the heat off. Then drain everything out to a colander. Do not rinse. Only shake off all the excess water. These are long noodles, about 2 to 3 feet. So give it a few cuts to shorten it. Now use the same pot to mix the noodle. Add half of the sauce. Then cook beef and mushroom. And the rest of the sauce. Now mix everything well together. The main ingredient of this dish is the noodles. The secret to make the noodles tasty and not soggy is to mix the sauce in with the hot noodle. By doing that, the hot noodles will absorb all the sauce. Not just the noodle, all the ingredients will absorb flavor better when it's hot. Add half of the sesame seed and mix it well. It looks like a perfect combination of food. This recipe will serve about 10 people. If you have any leftover noodles, just store them in an airtight container and refrigerate it. Microwave to warm it up again. It's perfect for lunch the next day and the next day. This is one of my family favorite food. It's so tasty and pretty easy to make. It tastes delicious with some sriracha or saute hot chili. The beef is so tender and the noodles are perfect texture. Vegetables look beautiful and so flavorful. I hope you enjoy the recipe and give this recipe a try and let me know how it turned out. I'm pretty sure you will like it. And as always, thank you so much for watching and supporting The Best Kitchen. Thank you so much and I hope you have a wonderful day.